Okay. So this will be life management. Quickly, what I will do in this. Okay. So my idea is that because it's 31st and very soon February, my Copilot premium, what's it called? Requests, resets, and I have only used 25%, which means 75 out of 300 premium requests. And I thought that, hey, why shouldn't why couldn't I use those? And is it just wasting AI resources? Some could argue that yes, but I would do this regardless at any point, or at some point, nevertheless. So the plan is develop, use the remain request. And that's pretty much it. I don't remember. So what did I manage? Was it that Gemini didn't get working with this? Or Git? Anyways, this is output. Let's see. Git. Just Git. Git version. What about Gemini? Does it work or does it not work? I think it didn't work. I tried to log in, but for some reason. Do I use? Let's use this. Where am I? Contacts. Wait, but do I have access to the public one? Yes. What about the private? I'm stupid. I need to access the private Gemini folder or directory. Was it D? Let's see if this works. No. How can I access that? CD. Why was it like that? Not sure. Live work CD AI somewhere. Huh? AI pub. Gemini Git terminal. Okay, so I will be using this here, Gemini here, and I'm just gonna forget Gemini on this, but rather, let's see, so where do I have the Git project? What I used? I haven't used, I haven't coded that much, so it's probably on. I don't need this. Wait. So it's cd mount c users some user life work turbo, and then I guess code. Do I have code here? No, this is worse. Wait, what? Can I don't know how I'm able to. Maybe like this. After the 000. Why do I have that? Keep a new website. Okay, so it's that, and I realize all of these are way too small for YouTube. Delete it. Untracked files, really? Oh, that's branch made. So I delete it. Interesting. But one question is, do I have the extension? Live server. How was I able to open this? Have Docker. Not now. Wait. I don't even have the VSL. How am I able to open it here? Like no problem. Use AI features. I'm not logged in. Well, it's not a surprise because where is it? Why do I have sign in there? Okay. Why do I have sign in? Yeah, that was Gemini. Okay. I will quickly test that again. Another Ubuntu. So what if I do sign in? Does this work? Choose a passkey. I don't have any. Try another way. Password? Really? Oh. Sure, it's you. Sure. This is great if I can use the Ubuntu instead. Okay. Authentication. Oh, yes. Yes, that's good. That's good. Okay. And I don't think it should show my email. Okay. That's very good. So I will just remove that. Okay. Back. So I got the terminal working here, which is terrific. So I don't need this. And do I have I talked about this last time that because I already did this setup for 2 PCs, I thought it was already here. Of course that's not. So I will go to quickly to see. No. Dash. Okay. I will create a new how was it? GitHub. It's the same that I use. Single quotes, I guess. And this is cd mount the life work. Let's try this. I set an alarm to go off every 15 minutes, starting from 9 a.m. till 23:45. Every 15 minutes, an alarm throughout the day, because I will come back to that on another time. But quickly said, I want to change how I live. I have lived my whole life very relaxed and doing one thing at a time, only few things throughout the day, maybe. Now I want to break that into very small pieces and just live more chaotically and do just small things that will create the bigger picture. Actually, it's already here. So let's see. Oh, okay, that's good. So now I have shortcut there. Should probably create another shortcut though. Yeah, now when I'm here, so another shortcut for keep website. That's cd c users live. I don't know if this will work, but the space there is terrible. Let's go with that. Was it 000 and website? Let's try this. No such. Yeah, I'm not there anymore. And what was it? Keep web. Works good. Okay. So now I'm here. I have access to this. Let me, I can give it, I can leave it like this. Although, yeah, trying to remember making these larger, easier to follow if someone would like to follow. And styles. Yeah, that would be a topic for another stream, but I will now log in here. Was it with Google GitHub? I guess I have connected all of them, so issue GitHub mobile authentication. First request approved. Continue. Yes, open link. And I'm in, yes, 25% premium requests. Quickly just checking whether my email will show here. I don't really care about that much, but it's still, if I wouldn't show that everywhere, that would be great. Okay, I think that's done. Just close that as well. So we should have the development stuff ready. Keep Nuni. How is the website looking? This is terrible. When did I create this? Can I get GitHub without spoiling my email addresses? Well, that's not great. 17. I will try to remember that and not show my dashboard again or home screen. So I will go to the repository. Yeah, it's not that important, but still write it down. And this should be fine. Ready? Okay. I'll just write it down around there. I will edit the video later. Remove. Hide screen. Okay. Five months ago. Oh my. Oh my. I don't think I can see the exact history. Let's see. Down to a second. August 21st. It was done in a few hours. A couple of hours, 1 hour. If I remember correctly. Do I have Obsidian open? Yes. Let me pin this. Close that. To do twice here. Improve using just gonna look at the website, following news. I have a very ambitious goal. Do I have, okay, front page, who I am and my goals, contact page, portfolio. What portfolio? Sad. Video page, explain categories. Wait. Explain categories, brand. What do I mean by this? Explain categories. Was it that I would create a video where I explain what kind of videos there are? Or maybe some information that it's my brand to kind of, or my goal to communicate well. Not sure. But my idea for this stream is that I will just plan something and start doing it. See how far the AI can get me, how many ideas I can create. But this is to do. I should have proper website idea here somewhere. So let's see. I have SSH. Yes, code. Sure. For now, I'm just gonna use the Copilot to do everything. Website. Flashcards with some nice animation. Complex navigation. Complex navigation. Okay. Whiteboard. Pan zoom edit. Yeah, this would be great, but yeah, it's not important for now. Mobile version, 3D racing game using, okay, that's an interesting one here. Forgot that. Web XR experience. This could be interesting to add right away, just to test it out. I'm not sure if Azure's static web page can I include all of these? Not sure. This is our Docker desktop. There's a lot of just setup here and some random ideas. I will just act like I didn't see anything. Contact page. Okay. This is not important. This is already, I guess, public. Isn't this public? Visibility. Collaboration channel. Yeah. Okay. So everything here is already available. Let me go back here and let's see what. Okay, what committee is this? What changes? I wanted to commit something directly to main. Why? So I have a new page, placeholder, completely new page. Why? and some other, deleted that. Yeah, I changed the location source, but wouldn't this wouldn't I need to change that as well? Let me use the okay, this is terrible. I'm wasting water somewhere in the US. But let me ask AI to figure it out. I don't remember why I put the index HTML file into source folder. Figure it out and do possible to other files as well. For example, package might need adjustment. Right, so another alarm. Another alarm. I don't know. Just do something. Use the AI. One argument I have for this, for doing this, wasting AI resources, is because I will use AI much more in the future, and this is good opportunity to kind of push myself to be more comfortable using this. So it's for my kind of development. It's not going to waste. But okay, so the idea is I will create the, don't have Copilot. I will create it, put it back. Why? Tailwind CSS. What? Wait, there was dev. What is going on here? So main index, dev index, build. No build setup required for static content. Okay. Actually, now when I look at this, what is this pay? What is this? Okay. I will take it back. I'm too tired. Okay, I will take it back. No need to. Yeah, no need to do any of this. I didn't think about this more clearly. This whole thing is just a placeholder. Yeah. So what I will do is go here, git branch dev wait, I'm not familiar with git. I could have done this right away. Okay, so now I'm in dev branch which means if I push GitHub, it's not going to crash my Azure site. Why did I do this? Is because of I don't need this. I could leave maybe. What is this? Ah, favicon. Okay, that's fine. Though if I remove everything, will I be able to merge this? YouTube channel P. I can access those later. Oh, okay. I'm just tempted to remove everything. I can do that later, yeah. Okay. Yes, move to recycle bin. Some new changes. Empty the throw out the trash. There are no stages always. If I don't specify, just put everything there. That's perfect version control. Okay, I have a clean project. First thing first is I will decide the technology, stack. I did have here. Let's spin this just. Okay, I have the stack. I think I will use. Do I have the stack? React. Did I even decide it here? Wait. Oh no. My notes are so messy. Well, React Tailwind at least. TypeScript. Will I be able to run anything? That's something important. Prettier ESLint. Can I install plugins using the Copilot? That's a question. Package manager. Really, maybe it's here. Oh, it might be here. Forgot this. Rearranging. Okay, what is that? WebXR. Okay, I think it's here. Folders in VSL. Yes, I'm too interested to think about the setup, the tools. And I'm seeing only tools here. Backend, front end, React. Okay, here are just Bubble and JS. Why is it there? Yeah, this doesn't help at all. Self-development programming. Ah, maybe it's here. No. I think those nodes are on my private Obsidian vault that I can't access from this Windows profile, but it's okay. It is okay. Let me. I can use this. For this kind of stuff, I don't need any good model like that. I can just use. This is what I'm used to using. I don't know why, but just asking. I want to create a website using React, at least React and TypeWind and TypeScript. What is the most common other stack tech with those from backend database testing? I don't know. Let's see. I will create a stack and then I will initialize a new React project. I think it requires the directory to be empty. That's why I emptied it, and then I will create a spec file for it. Proposed directory structure for a project app. Yes, but what other? Okay, Docker, yeah. Let's see. Cypress. What is Cypress? Prisma. Can you explain it? Each tech choice and why they are better than the alternatives. Can I? So Cypress config, the README chest tests their server API backend package JSON there. Wait, front end the Tailwind post CSS. Okay, yeah, seems fine. So is interactive, nice. So for front end, back end, so is this front end tester? Should that? Okay. React, yes. TypeScript, Tailwind, Vite, of course. Post CSS, Node. Express. I guess it doesn't need its own. Yeah, it doesn't really need a config file. I have used that as well. Okay, Prisma. Type safe ORM. Okay, with strong. Yeah, I don't need to know this. All the general types and migrations of the previous. Sure, I can test it out. Clearly, I'm not aware of what is the point of PostgreSQL reliable relational database preferred over MySQL for features. Or I think I want to test MongoDB. Test run on snapshot testing. So where was that? Chest. Backend. Unit and integration test for used and modern. Okay. Encourages testing behavior over React testing library. Pairs with chest for component tests. I guess these are just used here. They don't need their own config stuff other than on package JSON. Okay. Cypress, what is this? E2E, real browser end-to-end testing. UX and debugging compared to Selenium. Compared to Selenium, it's faster and simpler. Okay, I like that. And I have used Selenium before a little bit to create a bot. Not really test. I actually wait, no, I did test my backend project using that. Compared to Playwright, Cypress is more mature for UI-centric flows. Okay, last alarm today. That's nice. Compared, okay, Playwright is strong alternative for multi-browser automation. Docker Compose, yes. I will not use Docker right now, I think. No, don't know if I have it. Okay, I have it here. Maybe I can use themes and ESLint Prettier Husky. Pre-commit reduces. For some reason, I haven't used Prettier that much last 2 years, maybe because I was too lazy to set it up properly. It just didn't magically work and I didn't look into why, so I didn't use. And GitHub Actions. What? GitHub Actions, integrated free tier workflows and marketplace. Huh? Is it here? No. What? What is... Why is GitHub Actions there? Integrated free tier. I think it just says that, hey, you should use this or what? Or something, okay. So I will just now, I will go with this because that's what I'm used to using. I will test out maybe this as well. This is interesting. 3x. Should I use this? Cloud Opus. Well, I have the requests. Let's try it. So create the stack. Is there any changes I wanted to do? Actually, yes. Before I do that, let me ask. I would like to use MongoDB instead. Does it change some other tool or not? Also, why is GitHub actions mentioned here? Does it? Yeah, just asking. That's free. Short answer. Backend stack. var names, Docker service testing helpers. It's mentioned because you'll want continuous integration. Okay. Pick an adapter, Mongoose, or keep Prism. Ah, wait, was Prisma for that? Type safe. Ah, okay. Query type, okay. Hmm. Yeah, you don't need to. Let's use Mongoose. Give the list again, but refreshed. Use Mongoose. Don't add any code. I just want to see it again. Docker. I can test this. This is okay. Now let's use this and create a master prompt. Can I make this even larger? This is today's development. You don't need anything else than the AI. Oh. Okay. How large can I make this? Describe. Okay. Create the website using the discussed latest stack and tech choices. Importantly, look at the professional way to implement them. And not just copy from the list. Okay, move on. It's not important. Also, create the I'll create a spec file and also I want to create the spec that where you put all the listed and important, no, tag. So a template for the website specs. I will put everything in the same file. Make sure if there are some parts like VS Code extensions that you can't create or set up on your own, create a detailed instruction for every of those steps. The spec file, and then create the web after installing and initializing. Go them over and make sure they work together. For example, should make initial tests differ tests that they work for both front end and back. Keep close. At contains the most common setup with this. I think let's just enable access. Okay, enable. Let's see what monstrosity comes out, if this even works. Move item. I will just allow everything and go. Command executed. So it created 3 folders, which is good because it will really do you want to send one? Wait. Create Vite latest template React TS. Oh, okay. Template React TS. Let's go with vanilla. Does it really struggle with this? Maybe I like that it uses the absolute paths. Do I need to do something here? Can it do this on its own? Roll down with it. No. Yes. I don't know if this was really what it wanted. Doesn't it do anything? Always just say, hey, do it again. Initialize front end. Should say something, but hey, I'm stuck. And no, you shouldn't run any. Wait. This was that. Okay. Remove item. Wait, what? I need to set it up properly with React. Let me initialize it correctly. So do you want to remove it? Okay. So you want to do it again. Yes, that wasn't good enough. React DOM. Okay. still using only one request. Okay, some front-end stuff. Sensitive files, that's okay. This config. Don't really need that. Test specified. Wait, but I deleted this. Okay. Yeah. I wondered why it initialized empty test. Over 2000. Yeah, maybe with git ignore will get better. 6000. Node modules. React plugin. Four out of 14. Express. Moved backend, yes. Mongoose, MongoDB. Yes, lint, prettier. Super test. Setup. Spec file. Only here. It's fine. Run and verify all tests. Create GitHub actions. Okay. I'm interested in this spec file most, of course, because that's what I will base on my changes. I'll continue. You're doing good. Type. It's not needed. Is there some error here? Invalid package JSON. 600 lines. 10,000 files in Git. Source control. Yeah, obviously I'm not going to use all of those requests. There's just simply not enough time. Husky. No daemon. Prettier. Yes. 800 lines. Oh my, well, at least I have something to explore here. Now on. Components. Test mocks. Okay. Header test. Database. Delete user, update user, create new user. I need user data. Really. Header. This will continue to pull out. I don't know, I'm just everything just yes. So is it stuck? No, it's doing something. That was a large package. Modern full stack application build with counter, classic React. More files. Only 5 less left. Docker compose. I do have 2. Dev. GitHub actions. Doesn't that go on its own? Okay. I don't know how this works, but okay, now is the most important one. Where does it wait? Front end? Oh, it didn't build it anywhere. It should be here. Create spec. Okay. This will be interesting. 400 lines. Oh, everything. Version. Okay, fine. Yes, you know. No errors. Is that so? What about this? Okay, no, it's fixed. What did it do? Deleted one dot there. All 18 backend tests. Let me fix the duplicate index. TS node. Oh, it's finished almost. Add the header component to use proper nav element. Line passed. Ah, build. Oh, it failed. Posts, yes. Wait, what? Did it forget that? No way. But where is the git ignore file? Here. Why do I have so many? Source control. No error at least. Backend build. Before changes run final verification. I have created the full stack website with the following structure and tag. That's done. 2000 files or rows added, lines. What about this? Too many changes. Okay. But the thing is, shouldn't be that many here. It's, what does it include? Most of it should be front end. Huh? Wait, where is the node modules? Ah, backend. Huh? It's not that many files. It's code. I think, yeah, it just its status. Maybe I need to first add git ignore. Commit. How about now? Did anything change? Too many files. Really? Yeah, it's adding all of this. I think if I just do it here, I can't even see those node modules. Why? Not sure. So let me just yeah, this should be fine. You need proper project. Yes, that's not too bad. So for some reason this is not refresh. Okay, maybe I just needed to refresh that. Why is there new code update? Well, VS Code. Okay. But let me close all of these ones. Don't really need them. The only thing I need now is the spec file. I will go over. One and a half hours left. So tech stack, I don't care at the moment. Let's see, project structure, not important. I'm not going to go into details. I'm just saying, hey, I want this feature, I want that feature, and see what it does. If I need to debug something myself, I will learn, but prerequisites, Node.js, npm, Docker, MongoDB, installation, clone the repository, cd, np, copy, where is the in example? Secret key change in production. Yeah, this I shouldn't leak. But okay. And np, okay. Using Docker. Docker Compose. Pim run dev. I'm not sure, was there some problem with Docker if I run it inside, or no, was it that because I'm using virtual machine or VSL, and then how do I run the app from here? But Docker I have outside of VSL, but was I able to run it inside of VSL? There was some problem when I wanted to see the website from my real phone, Android phone, connected the PC with USB. Yeah, but let's see if that happens again. Running tests, cd, npm test. A full Docker stack. Front end, start, back end. API. Users. It's fine. Configuration. Environment. Setup. Okay. Installation command. I didn't even keep this. Yes. Okay. Much better. I'm stupid. Stupid. Can I just do this? Was it? Wait. Nope. What was the... Control what? Okay. So now I just have a more. Yes. Okay. Just. Ooh, so much new stuff. Create new. Have a cluster. Okay. VS Code settings. no, it's already here. Just let's have the huh? Guess it's fine. Git hooks. Husky. Where was Husky? Is there a file for this? In stage. Huh? Option C. A lot of options. Terminal 1, Terminal 2, Terminal 3. Okay. Website specifications template. User authentication, user management, login register functionality planned, crude operations for users, mobile first approach, search engine optimization, meta tags, sitemaps, about contact, protected routes, dark mode. Definitely I want this. Multi-language support would be nice to include something like Chinese and Arabic, other way. Form validation with React hook form. State management. Yeah, there's so many new things for me. Production checklist. Chorus. Deployment. Infrastructure. Tests, ensure all tests pass. Linting. Okay. The website template is not that detailed. I guess it's okay. It just has pages, business requirements. But now the I just show that it's new. Didn't I save this? I don't know, maybe it's code actions from ESLint. Yeah. So nothing should be running. Yes. What is this? Launch terminal to contribute this. Huh? Huh. Anyways, now is the time to do this. So everything is fine. Sure. Can I create upstream right away? Was there a dev? Wait, what? Refusing to allow personal update workflow. But workflow scope. But it did still do something. Wait. No, it didn't do anything. Okay. So do I need to update that? It's not important. It's not important. But what is important is that I will create a new branch. So I'm using now dev. This is completely different from main, but I will now branch this dev and I can try new thing. Yeah, I will try to keep this as kind of empty as possible. But this is just start. I can create multiple versions of the website. So git checkout. What will I call this? Version 1. Do I need to git branch? There is, of course, was it -b or something like that? Could have done that one line. But okay, now I have a branch that I can do anything with. So PowerShell. And if I just remove this, extensions on new terminal. Let's try this. Can I just get it running? I don't even need the backend. Maybe. There's so many different approaches I could do. I don't think Docker is even, I could use that here. I do have Docker. Okay, let's see if that magically works. I don't think so. Cannot find, okay. And what is this? Go away. Oh? Okay. So the plan now is get the development environment running, I guess. Continue using that. Create pilot config file. Put there section that says that every time the plan or the app changes, make possible adjustments to the spec file to keep it updated. The changes, yeah. Add to the file also um, 5 of the most common rule. For it that I don't know. Let's start from here. This is of course important to do early. So it would be here, and let's see how does it look like. Okay, project maintenance and specifications. Update spec. Whenever you implement a feature, change the architecture, or modify the tech stack, you must review spec and update it to reflect the current state. Update the status column in feature tables. Change planned to implemented. New deliveries. Update the project structure. Free of folder. Okay. I will add more. Add to the config file that also my prompts might be imported. Okay. Changes to the website plan, which should make the spec file dated. Also, code style standards. Use interface for object definitions and type for unions, intersections. Avoid any use unknown if unnecessary. Okay, yeah. You don't have that much experience with TypeScript. Use functional components with hooks. They're named exports for components. Use strict definition for props interfaces. Differentiate utility classes. Avoid creating custom CSS files unless necessary for complex animations or base styles not covered by Tailwind. Merge for dynamic class names is strictly necessary. Okay. Write unit tests for all new utilities and complex components. Use Jest and React testing library. Prefer screen. Don't know about this. Super ensure database mocked or use the in-memory server as configured. Give short, direct answers. Avoid lengthy preambles. Formatting or path corrections should be self-contained. Break existing code. Never suggest committing secrets or API keys. Always use environment variables. Yeah, this is pretty good. Add a section to the test. Tests that tests what is it? All the tests pass for after the no after. Okay. Add more common rules. Or User intent updates. If the user form implies a change to the website plan, requirements or features update, flag these new requirements before implementation. Oh, that's good. I guess that's prefer sync wait. So it added more here, styling, error handling, testing, validation. After modifying code, always verify that existing tests pass and new tests cover the changes. Fix them before finishing the task. Okay. General behavior. Adding packages, ensure they are compatible with the current tech stack versions. Keep logical documentation like code comments in sync with code changes. Yes, use semantic commit convention. Okay, that's good. So I will commit this change. Add copilot config. I should probably merge that. I can do that separately later. Okay. So should be fine. Then let's go here. I will ask, maybe not that. Let's see if this works. Lazy, so I'm running Ubuntu 20 or something on VSL 2 on Windows 11 Pro. Put that info into a proper file. Make when I'm always opening for VSL. I can use Firefox. Do I even care about the mobile? Actually, I do care about it. Use US. and possible. I don't know. You know what to do. I'm relying too much on AI. Okay. Chrome. I think this was the problem maybe last time, or at least one of them. That was the only change, was it? Yes. And then we config host true. Right. Only 2 changes. Okay. Add mobile one. Add OS and dev. Sure. Wait. Huh? Did it update it? What was the update? Was it going on without me realizing it? Huh. Change. Okay. Sure. So the next step is to ask this and see if it works. I have currently nothing running. According to the spec file, give me a step-by-step guide how to now set up the dev environment and get the website my browser. This time. Let's see if it works. Nice, but less than an hour or left. Manage paid premium requests. Okay, yes, I'm here. Use NVM. Should have both. Yes, Docker desktop is running. It was the Docker desktop on Windows. Everything should be installed. Ah, subscription. More than 250 requires paid. Okay. Have I not used? Just quickly check whether I have Docker login. Huh? Okay. Let's see, Docker. I have probably signed in using a GitHub or yes, I will use that. Let's see. Create a username. I will use the other profile maybe, or other email. No, choose another. Or should I create? Fine. Now I need to log in. Google. Let's see. Code. Verify. Close. Wait, can I skip this? Okay. It doesn't show my email here. That's refreshing. So many websites shows the email right away, or at least when I click the profile picture, but no, not this. Okay, so now I have this. Let's continue. Start and enable VSL2 integration. Wait, but was it already running? Wait, what? It's running on Windows with... Maybe it was already running, okay. That's done. Copy env. Let's see, where is my env? I don't even have it here. And now I do have it. There. Storage MongoDB. I'm not gonna use it, but yeah. So now is this verify. Copy. Does not exist. Sure. I guess it's because of this, maybe. But I don't need this, of course. It's pulling. Grep is not recognized. Am I using PowerShell? Why am I using PowerShell? Wait, but it's not. Okay. Start backend dev server. New terminal. Let's use more VSL. Backend. npm run dev. Something is another terminal. Vite. Do I even have, yeah, I don't have any. Oh, some error here. Cannot find module. Linux. Okay. Wait. Did I even have the node modules? Why doesn't it show here? Okay. I don't know. Maybe I should have done that for this as well. Server running. What is running here? Root, success, false, headers. Okay. That's my server. 0. It's fine. And local host. Backend health. Okay. Run tests. Pass after any change. Build. Welcome. No. Okay. So it already has some navigation, it seems. This is okay. Yeah. And then of course, if I want to, I can, oh, no. What's that? I can duplicate this and then create new mobile. What mobile is this? What? Do something else. Okay. It's a bit better. I think Galaxy Android Ultra. Fun. Too tired. But is it using even Docker? Ah, okay, it is using it. Our MongoDB is running. Oh, I have never learned Docker really. View configurations. Okay, yeah. So now would be the time to do something, do some change. Do some change. What would be the first thing? if I could try something bold, although I think packaged lock. I will merge this first. Although, I don't know if I check out now. Wait, but I should be able to git merge dev v1. Maybe. Already up to date. Git one dev. Huh. Where is, wait, it's here. Okay, cd. Do I have the log? I should have the log file. Can I'm currently at branch and I don't want to merge this branch parent without living. What was the so I did have some sort of logging rule here. Clear command to mean to update logs. Okay. So this is I expected way few options. Okay. Git add commit remote repository. No. Fetch the latest state. Huh? Can't be. What? What are these options? Remote repository. Maybe it doesn't matter. Okay, but I have it running, and now we can start doing some changes. We'll edit the spec file, of course, myself as well. What do I want? Let's go here. My YouTube channel. Sad. Here's my goal. That's so bad. That's so bad. Everything here is just so bad. Okay. Maybe I first think about it here. Is it web? Maybe this should be just web development and not website. Okay, let's go with this. So some ideas. Please. Okay. What I want is multiple language. So I want to use my website, of course, to tell who I am, what I do, so that people could possibly contact me or want to collaborate with. And they would quickly understand what's going on. That is the plan. And I will use my life, my information as an example data. And I will use this website to explore what is possible with web development, create good looking UIs and interesting features and so on. One important is multiple languages. It's not very interesting, maybe. At least dark, light theme. Info pop-ups from an icon. So this is something I'm very interested of, kind of putting some exclamation mark here, and when you go there, some information pops up. So layered data. Extra sides, long. Mini game that makes fun of me. Throw something like that. Want to have WebXR small game. And then a portal for my videos content. So it could be YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Something. Who am I? I don't know if it will be too complex to start adding new languages, especially right to left. It will completely change the development, because I think I would need separate code, not just direct translation, or switch the layout to the other side. Multiple themes that I could add quite quickly. Yeah, let's use this. Add a toggle to switch between dark and light theme, and by default use the browser's systems theme. Info pop-up from an icon. I don't know about the accessibility of that. How easy would it be to navigate having all those extra information? But I'm not interested of accessibility that much, because it will come later. If I can create a solution for 95% of the people, then that's what I will do. Should have pressed allow all. Enable. Yeah. Application error. Always npm install. Yeah, sure. Okay, problem. Oh, adding Chinese and Arabic is, yeah, Arabic is interesting. So right away, start adding them and Finnish as well. So 4 languages. If I can work with all of them, then I could start learning them a little bit as well. And Korean shouldn't be an issue after Chinese. Those characters. Yeah, I like that. I like that idea. And then of course, if I had already English, Finnish, then adding German or Spanish or French shouldn't be an issue. I'm now kind of thinking about creating a timeline where this, why don't I visualize this website? Yeah, let's pin this. What? LinkedIn, not important, not important. Okay. And this is, yeah, to do large canvas. Now that's pinned. Pin this as well. This is done. No, it's not. It's fine. It work. So let me visualize it. This is just one. So what if I had shapes there? So this was the website of normal scroll. You would really see only this. This could be the desktop. I can turn the opacity to 10 to too little, 30. This is the desktop view. Of course, it remained like that. So what if I had a timeline here? Here could be 2020, 2023, and then current. Is it still doing? No, it's not. What did it do? It should switch to, no, wait. Is it running? NPM test. This is running. This is running. Header navigation. Do I need to keep them in order to show them here? So changes, no. Quickly see if there are errors. No. Oh, that was a mistake. Duplicate tab. I don't see the change. My dev server running and on a browser. Figure out. And then, well, this wouldn't be this large, but come on. But from here I could have maybe some links or buttons to the sides, which would open another page. So these are current projects, for example. Or just philosophy. Let's say skills, who I am. Did it do something? Should be seen here. What servers are you on? Please restart. Isn't that the point that I don't have to? Okay. Okay. So what was the problem? npm install again. Come on. Why is it so slow? Why is it slow? Of course it doesn't work. Okay. And I can't click that quickly. Okay, this I can. Fine. It now switched the site and turned the to line. I will just quickly check the console here. Yeah, no errors. Do your thing. So when the user scrolls down, they can see my history, what I want to tell about it. There could be side kind of branches. Hey, I had this project, and then it goes to another page. Or vertical scrolls. But I kind of like this way, that there are information on multiple columns and not just how did this even I don't know, multiple columns instead of just one, which is so basic that you just put some information there. npm list. Okay. Of course, this could would be the desktop. Yeah. Should be the desktop view, but most modern apps focus on the mobile. So what would this look on mobile? Actually quite the same. maybe the links would be different. Is it done? Don't say I need to again restore it. Use theme. Well, I don't know if that's the case, but actually let me that down, because it's not even connected to the front end. Waiting. Oh my, it takes so long. Let's use some 3x, 20 minutes or 50 minutes. You are a professional developer. And you just got into this project. Your task is to make the app languages. All the yeah, it's written Arabic. In Arabic, there where the solution is not just to but actually custom one just for that. And for Chinese as well. Top to down. Change the Is it create professional? Handle the correct. If the way to is not used at least this code, I don't know. Each language. I think this is, yeah. Oh my. Okay. We'll put it to the side just because it takes hopefully less than 10 minutes or maximum of 10 minutes. Put it there. I should have probably committed the changes. Where was I? Yes, on mobile would have a different layout, but although, what if I would say I have 4 columns here? On mobile I could have 2. So it's not really a problem, I think. Main point I'm after is having some sort of structure that, hey, I know projects are here, skills are here, that there is a direction, that these data are related. Of course, using a timeline, that's a very common way, and most often the data is not that easily grouped or connected with each other, but yeah, I would like to build something like this. And on tablets, of course, it works fine. Portal for videos. What would that look like if I copy this? Just remove all the inner stuff. Quite quick about this. Yeah, I need to give it another task. What would it be? I could create this already. I need to write it down quickly. Create a page where there is a vertical timeline. Oh no, it's no. Just took too long. I needed to continue. Create a page where there is a vertical timeline that represents my journey. The timeline is in the middle and there are info cards on the sides in total in 4 columns when on desktop and tablet, and in 2 columns, one when in mobile. Make the vertical line a bit flowy, snaky. Is it done? No, it's not done. On top, put top of the line, put a current time, and on right and left side of it create a button that are links to other pages on the website. On the timeline, create clear sections with year numbers. It's done. It is done. I can't. Okay. No. Yes, keep everything. So, do I need to do something? Restart dev server. This is not it. Just do not mess anything. Let's try restart this both. I was doing this. 5 minutes. I don't know if I have time. It never even finished this. Arabic. Okay, I'm impressed. Good. Last one. 5 minutes. %. I think it was October when I took 1 free month of Copilot, wanted to test it. And then I paid after that November, December, now January. And this is by far the most I have used this. Waste of money, yes. I am not very good at money. Especially when I just don't care that much. I have it enough and I would love to experience having none of it. One other thing I would like to do is create a component that uses that is just an icon that I can easily add almost anywhere in the website that opens a small size can change text info card pop-up that with an X to close it, or when the user clicks outside. Actually, it closes to. No. ZH. Is that China? What? Really? This is Taiwan, not Taiwanese. This is traditional. ZH. Okay. Chinese. But this is just a font that I'm using. I'm now seeing on VS Code, and also apparently I use the font that, well, yeah, he uses the. Wait, it doesn't fit here. Oh, hamburger menu is needed, clearly. And this doesn't work. But it's now 2 a.m. And just like that, premium requests. Continue. Don't say it uses this. No, good. So one of these is 1%. Timeline. Okay. My journey. Why doesn't it work? It uses only 2 columns. I guess that's quite good for this. Oh, okay. Didn't want to use 1 column. Okay. And then about contact. Right. Well, at least that works. How about in Arabic? I like timelines so much. Chinese. And it highlights, okay. Oh, oh no. I need to change that. Beginning, yes. Huh? Fortune 500. Okay. Yeah, it started pretty well. How did it get this information? Yeah, unfortunately not. Okay. It was, yeah, quite odd. This is very AI colors. And I like that this is, yeah, 2024. Of course, this timeline needs to be, the year needs to be same length. Work experience, education, project achievements. Ah, yeah, these are different colors. Not baby. And then I have an idea that it's sort of like a pool. What is the current time? So, yeah. This bothers me. Why doesn't it work? Where is it? Where is the pages? No header. Toggle theme. Something's broken. Wait, do I have a theme? Is dark. Use theme. So it's either, okay. Yeah, sure. It's dark. And that changes. Okay, hooks, use theme. Use effect, dark. Or target theme. system. Where's the theme? Come on. Extensions. No. Just. Can I even change that here? Okay, I think it just automatically chooses that. It's too late. I need to work tomorrow. But this was quite nice. Even though there seems to be some problems, this is quite easy to fix. I feel that it just prioritizes every time the system. But yeah, this is basic code. Wait, toggle team, previous if. I don't know. Something is not clicking. Let me keep all the files, of course. Wait, last thing I want to see is the source components. So it didn't create any local specific folders. So that I'm kind of curious what is the plan with that. If I start to create different about page for just Arabic, but okay, this is good direction, and this already just needs better visuals for this. Same length for each year, more, or yeah, I could actually write all the months here as well, and make 4 columns instead of this many. And I want to create the same experience with mobile, but with more collapsed information. It is not important to show all the information like this. Just collapse them, or most important ones, yes, sure. But have the user click if they want to see more, but not and just get filled with too much to look at. This is quite well, this is difficult to go through quickly. They're two separate, but yeah. Oh, it translated. Okay. I wonder. Yeah. Translated the name as well. This I want to have a traditional, no, simplified version, I feel like. But yeah, then hamburger menu here. Nice. Did I use the Git same? Ah, no. Let me just create one large commit. Add theme and language selections. Guess. Okay, it included the timeline as well. Yeah. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Last thing, I will just quickly check the spec file. Spec file again. Adding new translations. Chinese vertical text. Vertical text class for traditional Chinese layout. Okay. Use direction hook. Classes. Doesn't specify the translations are stored in. Okay. Supported languages. Why don't I use the preview? I don't know. It's better to look at. Dark mode. Language support. Snaky vertical line. It's not snake yet. Yeah, accessibility. Already, I'm not sure if that will work. Some code here. First time project setup. Okay. Installation, yeah. I changed the. Wait, no. Like these are other way around. so many tech that I've never even touched. Okay, I think it's time to... What is this? Just have space. It's time to abandon this. I think anything is running. Chest at least not. Just these two. Okay. Yeah. What? What do you mean? Did I make all the changes? This is V1, yes. Oh? I have Docker running. And this is, yeah, not necessary even. What is this? Change is not stage for commit. I don't care. Just close everything. How was the stream? Trying to use as many of the remaining code. Okay. My Github website. That's done.